breaking news from NBC4.
It's so contagious because it's kind of like the human flu. We're seeing more and more cases in the Midwest.
A highly contagious strain of the flu that could suddenly make your dog sick or worse, leads to its death. Tonight, local veterinarians are taking extra precautions after a recent spike in suspected cases. It may sound a bit crazy, but more groomers, doggy daycare centers, and boarders are requiring dogs to be vaccinated against canine influenza. NBC4's Katie Farrell spoke with a veterinarian from Gahanna, and tonight she talks about this growing concern right here in Central Ohio. Katie?
That's right, Mike. You know, summer's the time we take our dogs to the park and we go on road trips with them. And this local veterinarian says this is exactly the time of the year when the dog flu spreads. And she says that it should all be on our minds.
That's a good girl.
Dr. Jennifer Mutchler is a veterinarian at the Animal Medical Center in Gahanna.
Hi.
Any dog that is seen here, groomed, or comes to doggy daycare has to get a dog flu shot.
Dogs are so social. They like to run right up and sniff each other right away, especially if they're in daycare or boarding or grooming situations. It's just going to spread before you even realize that the other dog might be sick.
Dr. Mutchler says dog flu outbreaks in Chicago over the past 2 years shut down clinics for weeks. It's a risk she won't take.
Who's to say we're not going to have another outbreak this summer? It happens in the summer with travel, we see.
Jennifer Waddell loves coming to this Gahanna dog park with her border collie Aoife. She says she doesn't get a flu shot, so why would her dog?
Dogs are going to get colds just like people do, just like kids. I don't really feel like over-vaccinating for everything is a good idea.
Phil Gurman is a new dog owner.
I had not heard of dog flu at all, no.
He says the vaccine is something he'll ask about when his dog Vala gets her shots.
See what they recommend. If it's not too expensive, it seems like something that might be worthwhile, save you some trouble so she doesn't get sick.
Dr. Mutchler says canine influenza has been documented in Ohio. And while most dogs recover, she says the virus can develop into life-threatening pneumonia.
The scary part is it's just so contagious.
She says a simple shot could save your dog's life. And Cornell University actually tracks canine influenza cases. It says that there have been 87 confirmed cases in Ohio since March of 2015, and the veterinarian says that number is actually much higher since many dogs are never tested. And we want to point out that cute little pup you saw with the veterinarian there in this piece. She is up for adoption. Her name is Rennie, so if you're interested, reach out to them. Live in Clintonville, Katie Farrell, NBC4.
Alrighty, thanks so much, Katie. Now, there are 2 known strains of canine influenza. Now, those symptoms include coughing, sneezing, a runny nose, loss of appetite, fever, rapid breathing, and lethargy. Veterinarians say your dog is at the highest risk of being exposed to the dog flu if they go to dog parks, if they're boarded at kennels, if they go to doggy daycare, and if they're groomed or go to the vet. The dog flu vaccine is USDA approved.